Welcome back, guys, to another live stream once again. But this time, we are doing a live session during New York Open, which is the most volatile session. And today, we'll dive into crypto, gold, and other forex pairs and catch some very good trade setups with the volatility. So, right now, if I look into gold chart, as you can see, gold has given a very good pullback. Like if I show you from this higher time frame supply zone, prices now reach into a very strong historic resistance or need to support, and we can see some bullish signs. And right now, as you guys can see, it has given a bullish breakout to the upside, giving us a bullish engulfing candle. So now we can confirm that buyers are stepping in into the market, right? Buyers are starting to take over the market right now, and I'm just backtesting this trade. I think GBP USD will give downside momentum, cause as you can see there is a lot of liquidity lying. If I take you to 5 minutes, see all those red blocks, unfilled orders. I'm sure it's gonna react from that. And crypto is still consolidating. Nothing much interesting in crypto. It's going very sideways. We need some good breakout. And GBP JPY leaving us a lot of liquidity. I can see a trend line right here. Market might target this low and come to additional demand zone. So I'm hoping to take a trade in GBP JPY. Potential trade setup building up. Looks like volatility is kicking in slowly. And whoa, GBP USD is giving a good reaction. Okay, prices now reach into our supply PO, as you can see, and then now it's reacting from that, giving us a mitigation. Interesting. Looks like US dollar is currently little bit weak. That's why GBP is taking over the market and pushing prices higher. Okay, let me post that we are live in Telegram. Looks like sellers are trying to kick in into the market. They are trying to push prices lower. What's gold doing? Gold just broke above trend line resistance. Can look for buy opportunity. If I turn on the liquidity heat map, there's still unfilled or liquidity left above, so market could target those highs, but also good amount of liquidity lying below too. So I think market could once again come down, do a liquidity sweep and move prices higher, according to me. Because now New York Open is going on, and all those early buyers would be trapped here, right? So New York volatility could target those lows and once again give us a good moment to upside. Till now, no trade setups to be found in GBP JPY, but I'm sure it's gonna take all those liquidity below till and price could reach into our strong demand zone, because I can see a trend line liquidity building up. Soon market's gonna target all those lows very soon. GBP JPY giving us a bearish reaction. Let's check on gold, any trade possibilities. Mostly dollar is weak, that's why gold is giving such a reaction. and or but in technical terms, I can say that gold has finally reached into a very strong key area, so that's why buyers are interested to buy at this particular level. And yeah, it's giving a good reaction. We can technically look for buy setups targeting specific highs, right? As market just gave us a bullish breakout to the upside, bullish candle. It looks like price came into a demand zone, mitigated that, and this is the reason it gave a reaction. But still, we cannot confirm that buyers are there in for a longer period. It might be a temporary reaction and just give us once more a bearish reaction to the downside. Don't know what GBP USD is doing right now. Okay, BTC just gave a huge reaction from this resistance, but I'm not surprised cause it's reacting for a long period of time. Price goes below but quickly once again jabs upward direction. So basically it's in a very sideways market, and we do not trade in this type of market condition because we need a clear sign if market is in a bullish trend or a bearish. According to that, we take our trades. Okay, gold is giving a good reaction. Looks like gold is taking all the low resistance liquidity, so market could target those highs. So if you guys wanna take a trade, you have to keep your stop loss pretty big actually, like here, and just for the safety you can keep your stop loss below this level and target those highs or this high. If market wants to go up, it would 100% target all those liquidity above, right? This trend line liquidity. So I'm sure market would give us a upside momentum. If anyone wants to take a trade, you can enter right here and stop loss little bit below this low and target those highs. And looks like GBP USD was respected from the supply zone, and sellers came in the market taking all the low liquidity. But I still think like GBP USD might fall more lower, because market needs the fuel, which is the liquidity, in order to give us once again a strong upside momentum. I think market could come into our this pretty good demand zone, or maybe this. Okay, giving us a very good reaction. Okay, it's pretty good right now. So how much pip is that? Okay, this is a 27 pips profit. You can also book in 15 or take partial accordingly. I already saw that coming, right? Gold will be giving us such a move from our historic zone right here. This mark support. Maybe we can see another breakout to the upside, cause gold has given a pretty good pullback, actually more than 50% pullback. So high chances gold might rise again, recapture this zone where it gave us a bearish reaction. Patiently waiting. Okay, meanwhile GBP, wow. So GBP USD giving us a very good bearish candle actually. See, as I guys told you, it will 100% take those lows, take those high liquidity zones. You just have to keep patient and not have FOMO in trading. That's the key thing, you know. If you want to start trading and if you want consistent profits, if you have taken a trade, just let it run. Don't be FOMO like, if, oh, I see it minus $20, should I exit or should I keep holding on? So you have to think, like, you know, first hand you took the trade, right? So you have set your stop loss, set your take profit, so let it run. Everything is not in your control, right? I guess New York volatility kicking in right here. And if you guys having a bad day, or like you are thinking like you are not feeling good, or like not confident in this trade, just simply exit it. No need to keep on having stress. Come back to the market later and look for good setup. Okay. Like suppose you have taken this trade, right? And you have seen your floating loss is being minus 70, so you would panic in the situation. Not about you, like most traders would panic in the situation, like what they will do. They're having a loss and you simply think that, oh, market might go higher, let's exit it. But at after few minutes you realize that there is a big bearish candle and it just went back to your entry level. So you could have exited at your entry level, preventing that loss, right? So yeah, you should not have FOMO in the market. Market wants to test us every second. The main thing about trading is to control your emotion. Everyone has their strategy, right, here and there, but controlling your mind, having a good mindset while taking a trade, thinking positive, it's very hard to achieve in trading, and it takes time with experiences, with all those losses you have faced. From there you would learn. Wow, GBP USD giving us a very good reaction. Damn, looks like it's gonna hunt all those liquidity. And I think I'm gonna, anyways, it is a back test, I'm just testing it out. Okay, we are still in profit though, about 2 pips. It's okay. You need to have patience in the market. In my opinion, you should take less trades but hold longer, you know. You don't need the frequency, you just need the consistency, right? If I take only a I can take thousands of trades in a day, but what's the use, right? If you, it's better to take one or two trades. If your setup matches in your chart, right, you find a good setup in your in the chart, you take a trade. If you have lost, okay, done for the day. Wake up next morning and repeat. Find a good setup, take a trade, profit, and done. Off the charts. You don't need to be glued in the monitor all the time. Wow, just beautiful. What can I say? This reaction, this 15 minutes bearish candle, oh my god, just beautiful. Almost about to hit our stop loss and give us a huge reaction to downside. Respect, bro. Respect for GBP USD. And it looks like US dollar is taking over the market. Was there any some kind of fundamental news today? No, right? No. So we have dollar rises against euro, mixed versus yen on trade deal progress. Okay. Okay, so between US and Japan there was a trade deal which was very positive, so making US dollar strong, period. So that's why this may be the reaction. GBP JPY is very slow, but once it gives us a very clean breakout or good sign, it just gives a huge movement either upside or downwards. For now, its market is very slow, as you can see. Feels like very low volatility. And I don't think after giving a candle close, market would again go back to this zone and you know go up for go up once again. So I think market would take some liquidity, imbalance liquidity, and gives us a bearish reaction to downside. That's my analysis for GBP USD. And I guess um, you can enter this trade. Actually, this is a very good setup. You can target all those liquidity below right here, right, as you can see, unfilled orders. So market would fill those liquidity and come into our good demand zone, according to me. Let's see what happens. If you're still in this gold trade, I would suggest you to hold this trade, right? This is a very good trade. This is a clear sign of breakout to the upside, right? Like, I would be surprised if market once again goes back to this zone. I don't think it would happen, but still, you cannot predict the market. Okay, so a lot of liquidity left behind at upside. So this tells me that, yeah, sellers, they are trying to push prices more lower. So there are a lot of orders, volume in this particular zone. So market give us a very strong bearish candle right here. So it tells us that sellers are in control of the market. Seller is taking over the market. So I think GBP USD will fall below. And let's look into gold. And this trade I have uploaded in my in our Telegram group. So I think many of them are in this trade. Let's hope they've taken this, cause this is a very good trade. You just need to have the patience in the market, you know. I guess right now market is reacting from this 5 minutes order block, or you can say a demand. So I guess it's gonna take out soon, cause below this particular low there's a lot of liquidity lying, so market will see this as an opportunity to take all those liquidity below. It's just a matter of time. Let's wait patiently. And yesterday's live stream, we just observed the massive like downside move live, right? And I was telling you guys like market could fall more lower, giving us a good pullback. And yeah, it happened like that. And I'm surprised, you know. Damn. Okay, looks like sellers are pushing prices more lower. They are trying to. For now, sellers are in control, 100%. I can confirm that. But let's see if it sustains that. Okay. Okay, I guess we have another liquidity sweep right here. Right. And I can confirm that, yeah, sellers are taking control. See, I told you guys, like BTC, there is no clear sign of trading, right? It's just completely sideways movement. You cannot even analyze this market, like what will happen. See, BTC has not given us a good breakout. So market was creating lower highs, lower high, higher highs, like that. But right now, as you can see, just giving sideways pattern, right? Right here, just giving sideways. No clear sign of breakout, like either market would fall or rise. That's why I'm not looking into Bitcoin charts nowadays. I'm more interested in gold and other forex pairs. So I have my alerts, like if crypto, like if Bitcoin gives a good breakout to either one of some key levels, I have notifications in my phone, right? So immediately I am alerted about that. Okay, gold is giving a good push to the upside. I guess New York volatility is helping it out, helping gold to push higher because of, I guess, weak US dollar. I guess that's not a fundamental move. That's a pure it reacted from a historic zone. So buyers were interested to buy at this particular range. So that's the reason we see a bearish reaction. And once again, if anyone in this trade, I would suggest you to hold this trade, not to have FOMO and exit it already. It needs to go much higher, right? All the way up. And right now, this so-called resistance is now into support, right? So yeah, it's a very good sign. See, I think you can look for buys at this zone too. Nice movement. I guess gold could react from our psychological level, which is the psychological barrier resistance, exactly 3400. So you can set your TP at exactly like 398, like in like that. So market could retest this zone to see if like sellers are still in this particular point of interest or active in the market, right? And you can also buy small lots like 0.01, 0.02 according to your capital to have small gains if you have already done trading for the day, or you can just sit back, watch this trade run and learn from us, so the next time you can apply it to your own trading. Now giving us a reaction, it seems, to the upside. Is there some kind of resistance why, like, GBP USD is not falling lower? Strange though. Very strange. Or maybe yeah, it's, I guess it's reacting from this demand zone, right? But after giving us such a bearish reaction, I don't think market wants to test this zone again. And below this demand zone, we can see all those trendline liquidity, right? Trendline liquidity and all those unfilled orders lying beneath us. And looks like gold is fighting back. Like, come on, GBP USD, just give us a huge dump. I would like to see that. Lot of volume in this particular zone, as you can guys see, right? So a lot of transaction happening in this particular area. Like GBP USD is trying to push prices lower. As you can see, once again there was a 5 minutes candle sweep. So we want to see a bearish reaction to the downside. Let's patiently wait. If market gives a pullback, if some of you guys have not in the trade already, you can still look for buy setup from this area if price retests the zone. Strange what market is doing with GBP USD. If market breaks below this low, then I can confirm that finally price will move more lower, because right now I can see lower high, higher high. So there's still a small chances price might move higher, and price may ignore the whole liquidity lying below, and it just keep on going, drifting upwards. Possibility, cause you can never, like, your analysis cannot be 100% right every time. Looks like liquidity is present at beneath us and also above us, so market is actually confused to take which one. So I really want to see market take those lows, but overall if you see GBP USD is in a bullish sentiment, so it's fighting against the market right now, and also we are taking against the market. I guess market has filled all those imbalances, and market could react from here. Come on, GBP USD, what the fuck are you doing? So let's look at gold. I guess gold wants to retest this zone and give us a reaction from there. Let's see. Especially wait for the trade to play out. Wow, that's literally what we wanted, a clean bearish candle. But let's see if it sustains this too, or maybe this may be a quick liquidity grab and once again going upward direction. Market, it's been pretty boring in GBP USD, but we got to realize that this is highly volatile market too. Yeah, looks like gold is gonna retest the zone. Looks like a lot of sellers are in the market. You see this candle right here? Like sellers are trying their best to push prices more lower. See, look at this candle. There's no buying volume in this particular 15 minutes candle. Interesting. If this is it, I want to see like GBP USD fall lower. Gold update. So gold update is that gold has finally reached into our historic support, resistance turned into support, and we can see lot of, and also inside our support zone we can see a demand zone, right, where buyers are interested to buy this particular level, and that's the reason we see a key reaction from here. And I'm also given a buy signal in gold right here to target this high or even this resistance or psychological barrier. And market has given a good pullback to the downside, and maybe market could give us another breakout to the upside or recapture this particular zone right here. Looks like GBP USD is giving a good reaction. Price just reacted from this zone and giving us good bullish momentum to the upside. Market is gonna take all those low resistance liquidity, this trend line liquidity right here forming. And GBP USD is giving a very good move to the downside. You can still enter this trade right at this zone and keeping your stop loss below this low, below this body low or this wick low. And after NY session is being closed, so you might see a pullback or price moving downwards, so don't worry. So due to low volatility or New York open, New York session getting close, it might give a reaction to the downside, but don't have any FOMO, just hold this trade and I'm sure it's gonna hit TP, because price wants to fill those unfilled or liquidity right here and may test this resistance 3400. So you can, okay, so GBP USD, wow, beautiful. So if anyone has taken this trade, you can put your trade like in break even, put your stop loss in your entry level to make it a risk free trade. Market is retesting the zone, and 3 minutes left for closing of New York open. Looks like buyers are stepping in into this demand zone. Oof, what a reaction. Very high volatility right now. I need to see a clear body close beneath this low. Then only I can confirm that market is going will be going more lower. Now I can clearly see right buyers are taking control in this particular demand zone. They're stepping in, but also leaving us a lot of liquidity beneath us, so sellers can fill those too. So leaving us a lot of liquidity right here. Okay, gold is reacting from this key level. This resistance turned into support. You can still look for buying opportunity right here. Wow, it's like this is an indecision candle, right? Market doesn't know where to go. See both liquidity at upside and beneath us. Let's hope market take those liquidity below. Market has been very volatile. Okay, and why just has been closed. Now let's see the volatility. Nothing much interesting right now. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end our stream right here, cause NY market has just been closed. New York Open is now closed, and I think there is gonna be very low liquidity and nothing much surprising. But if I find any good trade setups, I'm gonna upload in a Telegram group. And if you haven't joined our Telegram group, there is link in our description box. You can join there, and we'll guide you through our trading. So what's the strategy, how we trade, everything. And if you want to join our community, there is a Discord server. It's link in our description too. You can join that, and we host live sessions every night, and also we host events at this server, so you can join that link too.